Hey guys, Otto from Everything Amiibo here with all of the Amiibo news from the Nintendo Digital event.
Hello and welcome to
Everything
Amiibo.
Alright guys, so as I said, we're going over all of the Amiibo news from Nintendo's digital event. Now I think we can all agree that was a pretty horrendous digital event. A decent year by Nintendo. Treehouse streams were not bad. The World Championships was very fun. The Smash Direct was amazing. Just this digital event just killed E3 for Nintendo. A real shame, but enough of that. It's time to actually go over this news. Now before we start, I'm sure you guys noticed this Splatoon display in my background. If you watched my video yesterday, you'll have seen that I got this while I was at Geek Retreat. I'm really excited about it. It looks really cool, and it now covers up my background. So I'm going to be getting, hopefully, a Monster Hunter one also to go on this side, so we'll have the background fully covered up. It's not quite a green screen, but it's a nice step up for the quality of my videos. Pretty cool, and it's just awesome to have this sitting in my room. Very awesome stuff. Just gonna cut in here and quickly say this. I totally forgot. I'm actually working on a top 10 Splatoon weapons in Splat Zones. That's the word. And I just wanted to say I'm working on that, and that's coming. And I had promised it earlier, but I just wanted to get this video out quickly. So A, I definitely have something up today, and B, so I can actually cover E3 day after, because 2 days after E3 seems like a bit late to cover it. Anyway, guys, there was quite a number of Amiibo announcements in this digital event. Not quite as many as the Smash Bros. One. That was crazy Amiibo focused, but it's just kind of annoying that this was very Amiibo focused because A, it means more Amiibo to buy and collect and everything, but it just sort of took away from it. But anyway, again, that's getting negative. If we see it from the other side, yeah, there was loads of Amiibo content, loads of Amiibo focus, so plenty to talk about here, and plenty to be digging into the coming months. All right. So first up, a completely surprise announcement. Not exactly the best thing for certain people, because many people aren't interested in Skylanders, but definitely something nobody saw coming, and an interesting next step in Amiibo. So here we have Hammer Flip Bowser, I think they called him, and we have, I don't know, like Mega Donkey Kong or something he was called. But yeah, it's Bowser and Donkey Kong in a different form, and they are Skylanders. That's right, they're not Amiibo, they're actually Skylanders. But not only are they Skylanders, they can also switch their base and function as an Amiibo. Now, since they're made by Activision, they'll probably be produced in enough numbers, which is kind of awesome. So if you ever needed a Bowser or a Donkey Kong Amiibo, there you go. But both of those, or rather neither of those, were very rare, so it's not so much of an amazing thing. But if you're a collector, definitely check these out. Skylanders is a great game. My little brother gets every second one, basically, because they come out way too frequently for him to get every one. But I always enjoy playing co-op with him. It's really good. It's a quality game, especially if you're a little bit younger, say 12 and under. Great game. But it's still really nicely made because they have this massive budget. Even the original is pretty good. But yeah, interesting idea, switching between Amiibo and Skylanders, and a powerful partnership for Nintendo, for absolute sure. Okay. Next item is the Animal Crossing Happy Homes. So there's not actually much to discuss here about any announcements, just the fact that they finally showed off the game properly. So it looks like you are actually in a full town, just like the normal Animal Crossing games, but you know, you won't have your own house. You work at Tom Nook's I can't remember what they call it, house designing place, and people will rent out your services to do their homes, and you can actually position their homes in different areas in the entire place. So it's a pretty fleshed out game, and I do take back what I said about it originally, you know, just making that full game barrier. I think it is a full retail game, and I think it deserves it. Looking at it, it just looks like a real Animal Crossing game from a different perspective. Rather than being one of the villagers, you're just managing all the villagers, and it actually looks really fun. I will probably skip it just because I have a big back catalog, and I And to be honest, I really don't need too many more games in the coming year. I just wanted a Zelda U trailer, anything exciting, even if I wasn't going to get it. Just something exciting to see at E3, but there wasn't really much, except for Star Fox. That was alright. But yeah, I don't need many more games, so I probably won't be getting this, but definitely check it out if you're into Animal Crossing, or just the Amiibo cards. So yeah, of course, it works with the Amiibo cards, and here is a screenshot from the actual trailer for it, and you can use Isabella, and it showed, Isabelle rather, it showed, after you scan that in, a whole, like, massive section of you decorating her house and everything, and I think she joins your town also. So it's not just like a level. It's a bit more in depth than that. So anyway, moving on. In fact, before we move on, just quickly gonna note I don't have a picture for it, but Yoshi's Woolly World was also shown off with all the different costumes for the Amiibo. We only saw 2 in this actual trailer, and we've seen many more than that before. I didn't bother putting it in because there's no real news for it, but just in case you didn't know, Yoshi's Woolly World will be compatible with all Yoshi Amiibo, all 3, or all 2, and then 3 more different Yoshi Amiibo: blue, pink, and the original green, and they're all made of yarn. But the trailer showed Samus, I think, which is never seen before costume, never before seen, and its nose, Yoshi's massive nose, has Samus's helmet on it. It's really hilarious. But yeah, worth a mention, but not worth a picture. So moving on to the next point here. Oh, it's a double picture. We've got a new game, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. So, it's so hard to not just punch my computer right now. I'm going to try and keep it together, but my goodness, this is an absolute slap in the face. So I think this is the point where Nintendo is just gone too far with the Amiibo thing. The Happy Homes works because, you know, they designed a full-fleshed game, and they didn't even make a real Amiibo. They made these cards, which are much cheaper. So it's a better game and an easier, you know, a cheaper Amiibo to buy. And then they did this Amiibo Festival. It's Mario Party, but no, it's Tamagotchi Party On. If you've ever played that game on the Wii, this is almost exactly the same. It's a different style of party game than Mario Party. It's story focused, just like Tamagotchi Party On, and you get points and you spend them. Just look up some gameplay of Tamagotchi Party On, or go buy the game. It's probably like a $5 everywhere, and that's basically this game, but it's Animal Crossing's theme. So a much cheaper and smaller and less mainstream. Like, it's more of a spin-off than Happy Home Designer, but they made a full Amiibo line, a full-priced, probably super unavailable Amiibo line, and it requires 1 Amiibo each person to even play the game. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. But if you are looking forward to that for some strange reason, it's coming holiday 2015. I guess just for the Amiibo, sure, because KK Slider Amiibo, I might just have to get that because he's that awesome. But yeah, so on to the next thing. Oh yeah, so this is our last point here. There were 2, second last point, because there's another point that, oh, I missed putting the picture in, I guess, right? Yeah, weird. So we'll actually take this away, and I'll go for the other point first. Well, might as well leave it on. Super Mario Maker actually has compatibility with every single Amiibo. Not every single, they've said a lot. So it has extra compatibility. Wii Fit Trainer has been confirmed, Link has been confirmed, Luigi has been confirmed, and maybe a couple others. But you can tap the Amiibo on, and a power-up, a power mushroom thing, will appear, and that can turn you into that character. So it apparently doesn't have any differences between Mario and the other characters, you know, as far as like a hitbox and jumping powers, etc. go. But you actually get alternative costumes for Mario, which is really exciting. We've seen Wii Fit Trainer in action in the trailer for it while they were talking about it, and then in these little videos in between introducing the franchises. So before that Zelda multiplayer game was revealed, they showed Mario turning into Link. And they just look really awesome, all in their 8-bit style. It's so cool. It's a great functionality for all the different amiibo, very similar to Yoshi's Woolly World's functionality, and I like that. I really enjoy that. And last, but certainly not least, possibly the biggest amiibo announcement at this year's E3 is, or maybe not, because Smash Bros. Still counts as E3 and that had some pretty big ones, but Mario Maker Amiibo. Really, really cool looking amiibo here. Both coming from these tubes. What do you call them? Warp pipes. There we go. And one of them is in the new style, but still all pixelized, and one of them's in the old style. But they're just, we enlarge this, block everything out, sure, but they're totally 3D, and but it's like Pushmo. It's like Fall Blocks, whatever you want to call it, has 6 different names because there's 3 different games and they each have a different name in EU and North America, so really confusing. Let's just say Fall Blocks. It's really cool. It's this 3D sort of pixel art thing, and I'm really excited to get it. It's got one little stand, but you can barely see it. It's clear, and man, it's just awesome. Just look at that. It's also huge. As they were saying, the effect it actually does is when you tap it on the gamepad, a Mega Mushroom with wings will fly around in your game in the sky, and you can grab that and turn into kind of Mega Mario. He's just a bigger Mario. He's not actually powerful like the one from the DS, but that mushroom might be in the game anyway. Maybe that's why. But yeah, you just turn into a larger version of Mario, and they said that the actual physical amiibo are larger just to reflect that. So pretty cool. So just massive amiibo made out of these pixels, these 3D pixels, and man, it's a really good idea, and it looks really nicely done, and I'm really excited for this amiibo. But yeah, well, that is everything, guys. Just throw this back up to end the video. If you did enjoy that, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to Everything Amiibo for more news like this and for more Nintendo toys and games. I'll see you guys later.